Design Fans here, welcome back to another reaction video. This time reacting to a very special video not made, but requested by, I forget who did, and well, my buddy Game Shots told me, somebody told me to react to his video. I forget who it was, but it was one of his friends. I forget who it was, but this person wanted me to react to a video called "Where Does Image Come From?" Well, I should say the reason why I'm dressed like this. I'm gonna put the hoodie up and put the knife up in a second, but the reason why that this person told me to react to this video and why I'm dressed like this is because this is about a creepypasta named Jeff the Killer, who is my favorite creepypasta of all time, and yada yada yada. So. But yeah, that's why I'm dressed like this. This person told me to react to this video, and I'm gonna check it out and see what's going on with Jeff the Killer's image and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna put my hoodie up now. Well, put my headphones on, then the hoodie. I still have the mask of Jeff the Killer, but I have it upstairs because this is not like a Halloween special like video like I did last year. So if I can. There we go. That look good? That's close enough. So anyways guys, make sure to like and subscribe and check out this video. And thank you to the person for requesting this video for me. And we shall react to this thing right. Yeah.
This video is brought to you by Kamikoto Knives, the coolest product I've ever sponsored. Kamikoto makes these beautiful heavy-duty kitchen knives made of steel sourced from Japan, giving them a very distinct feel and look. Each blade comes in this cool ash wood box for safe storage, but it also makes for a great gift because of how it opens up.
Nice.
The handle is light and comfortable, the storage feels secured, and as someone who does a lot of cooking, the blade is super sharp.
Yeah,
in fact, each knife is crafted through a rigorous multi-step process. Kamikoto is so confident about the quality of their knives that each one comes with a lifelong guarantee. So, go to kamikoto.com/Jorge, that's Jorge, to get $50 off your purchase.
There you guys go.
On top of that, Kamikoto is having a massive extended New Year's sale just for you guys, on top of the $50 discount. So now is as good a time as ever to pick up a set of knives. Again, go to kamikoto.com/Jorge to pick up a set today.
$50 off.
Thanks to Kamikoto for sponsoring this video.
Okay. There you guys go. Check out the knives. You are watching. Okay.
If you grew up with the earlier years of YouTube, then you may remember a small fad called creepypastas. They were online horror stories spread across the internet, and at the time were incredibly popular on YouTube. Nowadays, they've mostly fallen out of favor and have faded to internet history.
Yep.
That is, except for Jeff the Killer, the story of a 13-year-old murderer with a severely disfigured face.
Oh, 13-year-old. Okay.
The character has been revived into relevancy, not due to his story, but the image accompanying the story. For the past several years, people have been trying to find where exactly this image came from. The search has been long and arduous, and I'm far from the first to have talked about it. Let's start with the basics.
Content revealed death.
The Creepypasta Wiki states that the story originated in 2011. We all know how it goes. Jeff and his family moved to a new town, where he and his brother get terrorized by local bullies.
Yeah.
During one of these attacks, Jeff gets acid on his face and then gets lit on fire, causing him to go insane and giving birth to his iconic look.
Yeah.
He carves a smile in his mouth, kills his family, and goes on a murder spree.
Yeah.
The character of Jeff has gone on to become the face of the creepypasta community.
This is what I learned
Various
from
spin-offs, sequels, and fan-made projects have been made due to the story's popularity. However, this isn't even the original story. According to its author, a Newgrounds user named Seswar, he first posted about Jeff the Killer back in 2008. He writes, "The story of old Jeffy. He enjoys horror such as ghost stories or slasher films. Have you ever met him in person?
No.
This man is what other people call bizarre. He's like a Bloody Mary game, except you must perform it in the closet, turn off the lights, and sit down cross-legged. Repeat the saying 3 times while turning your head back and forth. Quote, he's in here with me. After the saying, close your eyes and call out the name Jeff. He'll appear by putting his face right up to you and proceed to yell and try to chant harm at you. To make him stop is to stand there and compliment him. Not doing so will result in a nightmarish field trip. You do the rest from their worms." I'm not even sure what that last sentence means. Nevertheless,
Yeah, I don't need
it can be safely assumed that Seswar has the original photo, right? Well, what did it look like?
What did it look like?
When the internet began investigating this mystery, plenty of early leads were considered. But the one that really stood out involved a supposed woman named Katie Robinson. The story goes that back in early 2008, Robinson posted this photo of herself on 4chan's B or random board. 4chan users proceeded to ridicule her by heavily editing the photo into presumably the iconic Jeff the Killer image. Sometime later, a post was made onto 4chan by someone claiming to be Robinson's sister. The user writes, "Attention 4chan. Yesterday, I found my sister in her room crying her eyes out. I asked her why she was feeling down, and she said it was because she is fat. I became furious, demanding she tell me who was making fun of her. She said that she posted her pictures on a website called 4chan.org. She continued to say that the website made fun of her and posted shops of her picture. I am appalled. Take a good look at this picture, because this beautiful woman, my sister, committed suicide later last night." For a while, this was commonly believed to be the origin of the Jeff the Killer image. However, there was never any proof of her death or her existence. When Googling Katie Robinson, most search results were just about the Jeff the Killer image mystery. Despite this, the urban legend persisted. To muddy the timeline further, Seswar was interviewed by fellow YouTuber Scare Theater in late 2015. During this interview, Scare Theater asked, quote, "The picture you used in your original Jeff the Killer video has become the iconic picture for Jeff. Where did you get the picture?" Seswar responded, quote, "The picture was made using a white latex mask and some big plastic eyes with a rubber substance that simulated blinking. There was also a black ring around the eyes that were on, covering the exposed red eyelid. After it was made, 2 or 3 pictures were taken and posted, and the rest is history."
Yeah.
Scare Theater asks, "There has been some controversy over the picture. Apparently the picture is a photoshopped version of a girl named Katie Robinson, who was bullied and eventually killed herself. Do you know about this? If so, do you have anything to say about this?" Seswar responds, "I know all too well about this little inconvenience of a rumor, and I can assure everyone when I say that the rumor is completely bogus. I have no idea who came up with the rumor. It's most likely a troll, seeing as the person who got the information on the Katie Robinson rumor was a 4chan regular, and they're not exactly someone to take serious at all." While it's never directly stated, it is implied that Seswar took the photo himself using a white latex mask. Furthermore, in late 2019, YouTuber Gage uploaded an interview with Heather White, the true identity of Katie Robinson. White said her photo was stolen from her MySpace account and re-uploaded to 4chan as a sick prank. The Katie Robinson suicide story was entirely fabricated. Moreover, her photo can be traced back to a parody website called True Christian back in 2004, where a pastor, quote-unquote, says some really nasty stuff.
Oh.
All in all, this lead has been thoroughly disproven, and it's good to hear that she's alive and well. So, mystery solved. Seswar made the Jeff the Killer image himself and posted it back in 2008. In an interview with UK Horror Scene, he says, quote, "The pictures taken were long gone, and the mask was put in the closet after use, so it's definitely long gone. If I had that mask with
Yeah,
me,
so I'm guessing she's
there's no
okay
telling
now.
how valuable it would be."
What's going on with the music?
This is where things start to get weird. Sometime later, a strange YouTube video translated as NNN Special Broadcast was found. This video was uploaded in August of 2007, and at around the 4-minute mark, the Jeff the Killer image briefly appears.
There you go.
At the time, this was the earliest known instance of the image appearing online, predating Seswar's story. Now, the NNN Special Broadcast is actually an urban legend in Japan. The story goes that, late one night, a Japanese citizen turned on the TV only to find nothing but static. Suddenly, colored bars appeared on screen, followed by an image of some kind of factory and a scrolling list of names.
In
This went on for several minutes
Korean,
before
Chinese,
ending with text,
don't know.
saying something along the lines of, "This is towards the future," or "These are tomorrow's victims." The broadcast would suddenly end, and static resumed. Our video accurately follows the myth and even throws in some spooky imagery and music for show. But it's merely a fan-made recreation, obviously inspired by the legend. In the end, there's even text saying so, and that all the names were fictional. Regardless of the video's backstory, it reignited the search for the original Jeff the Killer image. Furthermore, this was the first instance of the image potentially being of Japanese origin. Two years prior, in November of 2005, the image can be seen again on a strange website called pia.cc, posted by a user named Mr. Omega
Yeah, guys,
Volts.
this image
This was found by
of
4chan
Jeff the Killer
Anon
actually looks
in
real,
2018.
as you can tell in the background.
What's peculiar about this specific
I can
image
tell by him.
is that by looking at its EXIF data, some interesting details can be found. First, this image was made using Photoshop 6.0, which was released
Photoshop.
all the way back in 2000. So
But
perhaps
luckily,
Jeff
again,
the
it could
Killer
be
is a few years older,
Made.
or whoever created the image simply used an older version of Photoshop. Second, it seems as if Jeff the Killer went by a different name at one point. Prettyface. Some wonder if this name
Prettyface.
derives from the famous Japanese urban legend, the Slitmouth Woman, the story of a woman whose mouth is slashed from ear to ear. She'll ask her victims if she's pretty, and depending on their response, she'll either kill them or let them free. So maybe Jeff has something to do with this legend, but this is pure speculation.
That definitely looks like Jeff the Killer.
Back
As
to
a
the
black
website,
person.
searchers began to comb through it in search of any other leads, and found this. This is a second,
White
earlier
powder.
version of the image, posted by a user named Mr. Mulholland.
I definitely seen,
in
I've
September
seen
of
that, I've seen that one
2005.
before, too.
It goes by the name White Powder 2. Compared to the first version, the eyes are completely different. The mouth isn't as distorted, and there are slightly fewer shadows on the face. Funny enough, a 5chan thread for the occult and paranormal has a broken link to an image called Prettyface. And by using the Wayback Machine, this link did in fact lead to this
Wayback
version
Machine.
of Jeff the Killer. Now, there are rumors floating around the internet of a third Jeff the Killer image that might predate the first two, but what that image looks like is up to debate.
Especially the one with the orange teeth.
According to a 4chan Anon, it is said to depict Jeff, quote, sitting next to a dirty bathtub, holding something that looked like a chunk of flesh.
Ew.
He also had grotesquely long fingers.
Oh.
When asked, Seswar added that the, quote, third picture has been long gone out of my possession. I think the third picture was only posted once on some website back in 2005-ish? 2006? Not too sure. I would love to see that pic surface someday. I also recall there being black, sharp fingernails on the hands too. The injury did take place on both hands, but it was only superficial damage. Burned skin, red skin, so the hands are a little patchy looking due to the acid splashes on parts of the hands.
Probably.
To this day, no such image was ever found, and is largely considered a hoax by the search team. Then there's this. Known as Green Eye Jeff within the community, some have wondered if it predates the White Powder 2 version from the Pia.cc
Yeah, I definitely never
website.
seen that one before.
After some debate, it's generally considered to be a hoax, due to the blurriness of some of the details, especially around Green Eye Jeff's jawline. It looks like whoever made this image deliberately blacked out parts of his lower face and clothing. If the White Powder 2 image was made after Green Eye Jeff, then whoever made it must have been pretty good at sharpening the image and adding detail, I guess.
But I still think it's because
As interest in
he
the
would still
mystery
have the
garnered
white face
attention,
due to the
A
acid.
subreddit and a Discord server dedicated to the search were formed. Through their efforts, the team uncovered some peculiar findings. First, the Jeff the Killer image can be spotted again on various Japanese websites in August of 2005.
Oh, of course.
This is currently the earliest known date. Furthermore, several online testimonies were gathered from
Obviously.
people claiming to know about, or have even seen, the original image. Admittedly, Google Translate isn't the best,
No.
but let's try to take a look at some of them. On a Japanese LiveDoor blog, a user writes, quote, I remember seeing the image before processing on 2chan from 2004 to 2005, but it was buried in the net. On a thread about internet urban legends, Jeff the Killer was, of course, brought up. A user writes, quote, the original image of the last one is a do-up photo of an Asian woman with rough hair, loose teeth, and fat threads that I had seen long ago when the internet began to spread to the general public.
Probably
Even
from
if
that
I searched for
video
the
of
original
of the
image,
woman's,
I
like,
couldn't find it
"Do I
at
look
all.
Pretty enough, whatever.
I wonder if anyone knows it. But most striking of all are the comments made by Mr. Mulholland, the same user who posted the White Powder 2 image on Pia.cc. The search team managed to track him down on Twitter to inquire about the image. And according to him, quote, to put it simply, in mid-2005, a cropped image of a video of a middle-aged Asian woman appeared in Japan. At that point, her face was white. I edited a little in Photoshop to post to Pia.cc. I remember the woman in the video coming up to the camera. I remember watching the video only once, but unfortunately, I don't have it now. It also doesn't seem to exist on the internet.
It just disappeared.
By the way, this image was posted on various bulletin boards as a surprise image. This image was going around as a Japanese meme back then.
Meme.
So to recap, there is a video of an older Asian woman with a distinctive white face, who at some point gets close to the camera. A screenshot from that video was taken and edited into an early version of Jeff the Killer. This image was spread across the early Japanese internet as a surprise image before making its way to our internet. And that's pretty much where the search currently is. Unfortunately, I don't have any answers to showcase here. Sorry. The team is mainly trying to find where this mysterious video, or at least the still of the Asian woman, is. If anyone watching recalls such a video or has any helpful information, let the team know or post the comments. I'm sure they would appreciate it.
Yeah.
The Jeff the Killer search by
Hopefully that video and
Cameraheads
photo
has
comes
been
back
one of my
to people
favorites
who
because of
discover
just
it.
how odd it is and continues to be. And it really challenges that notion we've all heard, that once something is online, it's on there forever. Clearly not if you've been a viewer of this channel for a while. And I grew up with creepypastas, so that's neat.
Yeah, it's not really true. Except,
Anyways,
I mean,
this is clearly an ongoing mystery, so any updates will probably be posted in the comments or on my Twitter at BlameItOnGeorge. For now, it seems, Jeff the Killer's origins will remain a mystery.
mystery for now, I guess. Yeah, so like I was saying that, so it may be not in the internet anymore for some things, but that doesn't mean that people won't remember it. Alright, so that was, where did the image come from Jeff the Killer and whatnot, so. Yeah, so what I was saying is that, just because you think it's gonna be on there forever, that's not true. That's not true at all. You can take it down on your own if you uploaded it at some point, but people will still remember it. So, like this Japanese woman with that curvy smile, kind of like Jeff the Killer and whatnot. But oh well, we'll find out more soon enough, I guess. But who knows when and whatnot. So, but anyways, guys, that's pretty much it, I guess. So make sure to like and subscribe and check out this video for yourself and the person who made this video. And I'll leave a comment in the section below this video to let you guys know about the person who requested me to react to it. So I know Gaming Josh told me it was one of his friends, but I forget which one it was. But yeah. But anyways, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. I get the knife out. I had the knife out just in case. But well. Bye, guys. Try not to hurt myself. Alright, guys. Goodbye.